Enjoy the video.
Spent a lot of money on Fortnite. Now, let me explain to you why. I would say like this, like maybe mid school year, through like maybe the end. My boy Gavin, he was talking about a game called Fortnite or Stay Grounded. Link in the description. Go subscribe. I don't know when he's gonna post, but subscribe to him so he can post, please. So, basically, this, the game called Fortnite Battle Royale. It basically was a really big hit, or coming up at the time that I was playing it. Like it was kinda known, not really all that or whatever, but it was known. So, all right, let's get back to it. I spent a lot of money on Fortnite, and I will tell you by the end of this episode, video, whatever the frick you want to call it, because I'm just trying to get some kind of content out as I'm working on the series, The Skull. On the time of so sixth grade, mid sixth grade to like the end of the sixth grade, mostly said that towards the end is where is when I actually got the game. But yeah, so like the second semester, I had art class, and I was making friends with this dude. His name was Josiah. He was like, "Hey, yo, bro, you gotta check out this game or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, bet I will when I get home." But my friend Gavin, or Stay Grounded, look in the description, he was like, "Hey, yo, bro, you should get it." He told me to get it first, but I literally forgot because I'm a terrible person. So I go home, I get the game, and I played it for like a good minute. I played for a good minute. Don't know how long. Maybe low-key like a season. Like we feel like I played it for like the last week or last like 2 weeks of the update that was of the season shop update before the update with the before the update with the season 2. Or yeah, and whatever. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So fast forward maybe like in the summer or whatever, or something like that. And I'm like, hey, this game is cool and all. You're seeing people freaking buying stuff, streamers freaking buying skins and looking different from me. I'm just like, oh snap. Well, dang, I want to look cool too. You know what I'm saying? While I'm playing. So basically, I'm just sitting right there. I'm chilling or whatever. All right. So. I think I bought my first item. It was actually in season 1. Okay, so let's go back to season 1 or whatever, because I didn't buy my second item and then my third battle pass, which was the battle pass. So I think I was just chilling. It was a Saturday or whatever. My dad was chilling or whatever. I'm like, well, I never asked to use some my parents' money on a game before or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, except for like a DLC. You know what I'm saying? But my dad was always down with the DLCs because he was a hardcore, or not. He used to be like a pretty active Call of Duty player. So he was cool with buying DLCs for me. But that was the only money that I would ask for my parents to use the money on. So I was like, okay, well, this should be no different, right? It should be no different, right? So he's like, so I asked him. He's like, okay, yeah, cool. You can get it. Which one do you want? So at the time, I asked for the the Skull Trooper. Yeah, the Skull Trooper skin. And I thought, okay, cool. I could ask. It'll be cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then he was like, but then we got to the shop, like where the V-Bucks and whatever. He bought the $1 one, I think. No, I mean the $10 one. And then that wasn't enough V-Bucks to get the Skull Trooper, because the Skull Trooper was like, so I tried to ask and see if he could get the $25 one, but he already punched in the $10. So I got the cliffhanger pickaxe. And we fast forward to season 2. I'm just like, dang, I wish these snipers were freaking faster, man. Oh my gosh. So I was doing my thing, whatever, and then I was just like, okay, so this he bought the Nog Ops. I was like, okay, so it was like around December or whatever. Or whatever, So actually, no, I think it was, I don't know when season 2 came out, but whenever, like, I think season 2 maybe came out like in this like November or something like that, maybe like late November or something like that. But whenever it came out or whatever, I was just like, okay, well, I'll just chill and get a skin. So I wanted to get the battle pass at first, but I asked for the Nog Ops at first, and then I got like the battle pass last second. But I played Fortnite so much to the point where I was already at like tier 50. All I needed to do was just grind out the last couple of tiers, and y'all know it was like only 70 tiers, 75 tiers, something like that. At that point, when she like was like, oh, you got an allowance or whatever, I think my parents probably spent around maybe $50 on Fortnite. $50 on Fortnite. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not really trying to let them spend their money anymore. But my parents were still not down with the fact that I was spending money on Fortnite. But they was just like, okay, do whatever you want with your money. So I'm just like, okay, cool, I can do whatever I want with my money. You know, Fortnite. Edition started back in like season whatever 5, whatever. I mean not 5. I mean 2. And I just never really I guess you could say I never really got over the fact that I was kind of like an addict basically at Fortnite, dude. Most like most kids that around my school, everybody was talking about Fortnite. Like everybody was talking about all the seasons and whatever and whatnot, like throughout the whole entire year. And it stopped around mid 7th grade because the game was just getting annoying. But yeah, I spent a lot of money on Fortnite, man. I spent $450, most majority coming from my parents. Maybe even low-key more, to be honest. So I'm gonna just say that I took a good 250 and they took the other two, and they had took like the other like 100 or whatever. It's whatever. I dug my own grave with the Fortnite buying stuff, and that was my fault. But yeah, that's really how much I really spent on Fortnite, man. Like $450 in total. I went through all the little transactions or whatever on my Google thing one day, on my Google search or transactions or whatever, and I saw that I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this for a video. And I was supposed to do this earlier, but I didn't know how to like, I guess you could say, really go through and be like, okay, so what's up, guys? This is how much I spent on Fortnite. So I mean, I guess. But yeah, that was a little explanation. I'm not really the best at them. I hate really just talking and not having anything in the background. So these videos where I want to talk or whatever or discuss or whatever, they're gonna be over video games. Hope that you guys know that. Just want to let you guys know that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really got for y'all guys right now, at the moment, at the time recording. So I'll see y'all on the next one or whatever. Yeah, peace.